Hey, welcome to Cow Free Kicks. This is the Nike Air Max 90 G NRG. Welcome to the channel. On this channel I review leather-free sneakers only, and I always look into 5 different categories when I review a pair of shoes, and then at the end of the video I'll give them an overall rating out of 5 stars. If you do like what you see, as always, please do not forget to click the little thumbs up like button below on your device, and whilst you're down there, if you do like what you see and you want to show your support, just take 2 seconds to subscribe to the channel and also click the little bell that pops up next to it, and you'll get a fresh notification every time a video drops on the channel. Right, with all that out of the way, let's kick this review off by checking these out on feet. What an absolutely great looking shoe. These Nike Air Max 90 G NRGs Recycled are incredibly good looking. I really love what Nike have done with this golf performance sneaker and recycled the elements that they've used and created this shoe that is more sustainable than the others, and I just love the way that it looks. I love the speckled TPU detailing on the upper of the shoe. I love the fact that this canvas here is going to be slightly different on every shoe because it's 100% recycled canvas, so you do get these little flecks that appear in it. That canvas that's used on the toe box is also used throughout the tongue of the sneaker, so all the materials in the tongue are also 100% recycled. The white lining in the shoe here around the collar is also recycled, and you also get some recycled Nike grind rubber on the outsole for the sneaker on the bottom of the shoe. 10% of the shoe there is also recycled, and on top of that, to finish it all off, they've added a fully 100% recycled knit insole for the shoe. Just plain with the Nike Golf emblem there, but underneath it's nice and speckled with all of the recycled detailing you get when you get these recycled sneakers from Nike. And I love the little flecks that appear throughout this shoe. I love this kind of off-fault color that they've gone with around the Air Max bubble on the Air Max 90 midsole, which is just the standard Air Max 90 mid that you're getting on these. And the main difference with these golf sneakers to the normal Air Max 90s is the fact that you get this waffle grip on the bottom, but rather than being flat, you can see there it's a lot of kind of dulled off spikes that you get in the toe box area around the middle of the foot, and you also get additional grip around the toe area and also around the heel whilst you're on the golf course. But in general day-to-day life, that grip's really going to come in handy, and to be honest, I think it's almost a little bit of an upgrade to the normal Air Max 90s that you get. A great looking shoe, only released in this colorway so far. Now I want to talk about their comfort, where I'm going to put them to the test on my back doorstep. These Nike Air Max 90 G NRGs are comfortable underfoot, but not the most comfortable you're going to find out there. The Air Max 90 technology is now possibly starting to get a little bit dated. Don't get me wrong, they are still comfortable underfoot. You get a nice amount of bounce back and responsiveness from where you've got the air bubble in the heel area and towards the middle of the foot. But you can see from the step test there, the responsiveness and bounce back is quite limited when you move from the middle of the foot to the toe area, and it does feel a little bit like that underfoot. Now I love the way that the Air Max 90s feel on top of the foot because it's an old school sneaker that's got a lot of foam around the heel cup and a big foam tongue as well, so you do feel very nice and snug when you slip these on. I found these true to size, so don't worry about going half a size up or half a size down. There's another thing I think that might impact the comfort a little bit, and it is this larger, kind of chunkier outsole that they've put on the shoe. Now, because you have got a chunkier outsole, that can impact the performance of midsoles because it can make them a lot firmer, but you do still get a kind of a nice amount of flex with these, so they are still relatively comfortable underfoot. Next, I want to move on to their weight, where I'm going to pop them on the scales and show you how much they weigh. Tipping the scales at 366 grams. That's not a bad weight for these sneakers, considering Air Max 90s have quite historically been quite a heavy sneaker. So to see these come in at under the weight of an Ultra Boost is really quite impressive, and it goes to the fact that they have got canvas instead of leather uppers, so it really does reduce the amount of weight that you're going to have on top of your feet. So 366 for me, I think, is an absolutely great weight for a shoe that has got this kind of older technology and also has got a huge amount of recycled elements on it as well. Next, I want to move on to their breathability, where I'm going to pump this canvas upper full of smoke to see how breathable it is. And this is where the Nike Air Max 90 G NRG's recycled sneakers fall down, and that's with breathability. Unfortunately, this recycled canvas does feel a little bit, not abrasive, but you can kind of tell it's quite a heavy, thick knit fabric. And also because of the amount of TPU you've got with this speckle detailing all over the upper, it really did reduce the amount of breathability almost to zero. The smoke only really escaped from these additional holes here where you can put the laces and where the laces and the tongue meet the upper. So really not any breathability at all for these. So just take that into consideration if you are buying these as a summer kind of spring shoe. Really, these are more of a winter sneaker for me, just because your feet are going to get quite warm in them. Now I want to move on to their price. Now these cost me £130. I don't actually mind that price point at all, because I think the sneaker looks absolutely amazing, and I really do like the sustainability and move to zero drive that Nike are doing with some of their sneakers and bringing out versions like this of their performance golf shoes. Now I want to move on to my overall score for the shoe. Now I'm going to give these a big 4 stars, and I'm giving them that because I love the way that they look, and I think their weight is incredible really for a pair of Nike Air Max 90s. They are very lightweight. Unfortunately, that is offset by the fact that they're not breathable at all, and they are averagely comfortable. I do appreciate the way that these feel comfort-wise, because I love a pair of Air Max 90s and I love how snug and warm you do feel in them. So breathability for me, I would only buy these as a winter shoe. I'd never buy a pair of Nike Air Max 90s really for a summer sneaker anyway. So if you've liked what you've seen, again, please do not forget to give the video a big thumbs up. You can also follow me on Instagram, drop any comments below, and again, if you haven't already, please subscribe before you leave and click that little bell to get notifications every time a video drops on the channel. Thanks so much for watching and all your support so far. See you soon. Bye.